How's it going, everyone? Wolf1991 here, and today we're going to be not reacting to, but breaking down the Ahsoka trailer to see if we can find anything interesting. I already watched it with my mom. She's also a big Star Wars fan, so I'm just going to kind of go through frame by frame, and then I'll chop it up, and we'll see if we can find any cool tidbits. Right out the gate, obviously we're getting a lot of flashback sequences, which is pretty cool. I love seeing Hayden Christensen back, and it even looks like they de-aged him a little bit, which is cool. It looks more like accurate to how he looked at the time, but not sure what planet we're on here exactly. Okay, so this is not a flashback sequence. This is Thrawn pulling up with his army. They got like all the fancy stormtroopers and working with the Night Sisters as well, of course.
What troubles you?
Here's cool. They're wearing those outfits that they wore in that one arc of Clone Wars or whatever like that, but it doesn't seem like they're on that planet. It seems like they're on a different planet. So it seems like they run into some guy who I don't know of. I don't know much about the Star Wars extended universe. I pretty much stick to the canon stuff, like the shows and the movies. I haven't read a ton of the books or anything. So no idea who this guy is, but I mean, this guy's got, have we ever seen lightsabers in between lightsabers? Like, what is this? So does this guy have two double bladed lightsabers that he can like connect or extend to have another blade in the middle? That's actually hard. Yeah, I don't know if it does look like they de-aged him a little bit like that. He looks good though. Looks good with the Clone Wars armor and stuff. Or the Clone Wars snow outfit. We got Ezra, Hera here. I forget the other two people. But pretty cool seeing Thrawn. I thought they were going to make this a movie. Wasn't like Thrawn's attack going to be like a movie? I guess they're turning it into Ahsoka season 2. It does look interesting though. I love the idea of Thrawn coming back, and like I do like it a little bit more than Palpatine has returned. It's got to be said. I think it makes a little bit more sense. And then yeah, because that was his whole thing was, didn't he have an idea that instead of building like a giant Death Star, he was just gonna build like 1,000 Star Destroyers or something like that? He thought that'd be like way more effective. That looks like he's obviously we saw from Ahsoka season 1. I don't remember it that well, but he did have like a bunch of Star Destroyers and stuff ready to go, and I love that like gold armor they had on some of his stormtroopers. Really cool. Yeah, he's got like a whole army that he was just chilling when he was like eaten by that giant worm or whatever like that. It looks like a movie. It's almost like, was this gonna be a movie and they switched it to a TV show, or maybe they're still doing a movie, I'm not sure. Yeah, working with the Night Sisters, super cool.
Out of vision. What did you see? More.
We got Sabine Wren, who's force sensitive. Those are cool, the little laser ships. Obviously, we still got they're still stuck on that planet. Like, they didn't go through the wormhole. I forgot about that. But obviously, if Thrawn went through it, right? Yeah, Thrawn did. We got to figure out how they're gonna get back.
Balin claimed with
Balin, R.I.P. the actor who played Balin. Super cool character. Some ties with like the mother or something like that. It's like one thing I have heard about, who's like some monster force being type of creature. Very cool. And oh, so they have a different actor for him. Oh yeah, because I forget his apprentice name too. Very cool. The cool little dynamic in Ahsoka season 1. And it's always interesting seeing Anakin as a force ghost when he was young. That's a whole other. What do you guys think about that? You think it's like, when he died, he should have just been like originally how it was, like a force ghost when he's older like that? I guess when he's young, it's just more like you know what? Here's the explanation for it. It's like how Ahsoka sees him. Don't ask me how Luke sees him as a young version as well, but maybe that's when he was like as pure of heart. So that's how he chooses to represent himself in the Force.
claimed with knowledge of a power. See,
Anakin's got me a little worried here, I'll be honest. Looking for knowledge of a power that can end wars. What was the last time? Remember the last time, Anakin, when you looked for some like crazy knowledge? You know, oh, I can teach you a power who can even save loved ones from dying. And then you were all like geeked. Is it possible to learn this power? And it was like, you remember what happened with all that, Anakin? I don't know if it influencing Ahsoka to look for some ultimate power to, you know, end wars is, you know, it usually comes with a price. It's usually not just, oh, nice, free power to beat the bad guy. Easy claps.
One that could end wars.
Good old Chopper. Good old Zeb as well. We saw him in the Mandalorian Grogu.
A long time ago, I walked away from the Jedi.
Interesting moment here. I wonder what sort of character development Anakin learned about Ahsoka in this very moment. Looking like Ahsoka is like, you know, maybe one of the moments where Anakin realized like how powerful she really is. This almost looks like Dathomir, no? Maybe not. Maybe they went back to Dathomir to like reclaim it after like Grievous and the Separatists like wiped out the Night Sisters.
This is your trial, Ahsoka.
Yeah, Sabine looks tough. No lightsaber Sabine. I thought she was going the whole Force route. Guess sticking with the guns is all right for now. There might be Dathomir. Weird like monsters. That guy's such a tough outfit. I love when, I mean, Star Wars is always good for like iconic designs. So like this gold mask on the Stormtrooper, I just think it's like, it really does a nice job being like the face for this Thrawn like new rise of the Empire army. I think he has a really, really cool design.
Take your time to decide.
That's so fire too, being able to I forget that guy's name, my bad, but being able to like emulate other guys, obviously emulating Grievous here, super sick. Some good training for probably Sabine, to be honest. I'm sure Ahsoka's probably good. Oh, as well too, obviously can fighting the Balin's apprentice here, defending the ship. I feel like she's gonna be a good guy at some point. She just feels like so conflicted, you know?
Are you a Jedi? Or not?
It's an interesting question because Ahsoka's always been like, or Ahsoka's for a while now has been clearly not a Jedi. She doesn't really agree with all her teachings and everything. So it's interesting to see Anakin, say, are you a Jedi? Are you a Jedi or not? But maybe he's, instead of putting it as like, are you a Jedi? Like, are you this like great, position and everything like that or not? Maybe he's saying like, are you a Jedi? Like, oh, those people stuck in their ways or not? Do you do your own thing? Are you better than them? I think that would be more of the Anakin approach. Who are they fighting there? Are they on like Zephos or something? I don't know where this is, but just randomly remind me of like, who is that even fighting? Is that, oh, that's Sabine. Doesn't that remind you of like, Jedi Fallen Order Survivor? Or, what is it, Jedi Fallen Order, the first one? When you're on like, Zepho in the temples, there's like these random creatures. Randomly reminds me of that. I don't think they're on Zepho. I think they're on, this is probably when they're still on like their other planet or whatever like that, going through some temple trying to get this power Anakin's describing. Looking forward to it.